Today, you're going to learn how to register yourself as a self-employed or freelance in the BIR. If you are looking for more information on how to register freelancing and self-employment, then this video is perfect for you. Welcome. In this video, I will show you step by step how to register yourself as a self-employed person with the Bureau of Internal Revenue. If you are new to this channel, I recommend you to subscribe and be notified every week for my next videos. What is the best thing about being a freelancer? Spending time with your family? No commute? Dress code? Or irritating workmates? Or is it the fact that you get your salary without deductions? Before you think of all the reasons why you'd rather stay behind the BIR radar and not register, consider some of these benefits. 1. Proof of earnings. One of the common requirements when applying for loans from banks or the Social Security system is your annual tax return or BIR Form 1701. This serves as proof of your earnings and will also come in handy when applying for credit cards. 2. Legitimacy. Registering with the BIR means you get to send clients official receipts with your name on it. Not only does this increase your legitimacy, but builds clients' trust that you are a credited business. 3. Avoiding charges of tax evasion. The fact is, as long as you are rendering any form of service and earn money from it, you are expected to pay tax. Failure to do this is punishable by law under Section 74 of the National Internal Revenue Code of 1997. 4. Being a responsible citizen. Paying tax is the ethical duty of every citizen of the Philippines, and knowing that you fulfilled your responsibility is satisfying. Before we get into the details on how to register as a freelancer, remember that processes will differ per BIR or RDO location. So I suggest, to make sure you confirm the requirements at your local BIR Revenue District Office or RDO. 1. TIN or Tax Identification Number. If you were previously employed by a corporation, you can easily get your TIN number from your previous employer. They can access the BIR e-Reg database and follow the steps here. If you don't have TIN number, watch my video on how to get TIN. 2. RDO or Regional District Office. One thing you need to make sure is that your TIN is in your current RDO and includes your home address. If the address is different, you'll need to transfer your RDO using BIR Form 1905. 3. Birth certificate. Make sure to have a photocopy of your birth certificate handy to submit to the BIR. If you don't have a birth certificate, you can order it online or request it from your PS office. 4. Government ID. This ID should have your address, name, and birth date. 5. Barangay certificate. Make sure that your barangay certificate states that you are working as a freelancer. 6. PRC ID, when applicable. 7. Professional tax receipt, only applicable for licensed professionals. 8. BIR Form 1901. This is the application of registration, and you'll need to fill up 2 original copies. 9. BIR Form 0605. You'll need 3 original copies for the payment for application of registration. 10. BIR Form 1905. You'll only need this if you need to change your RDO location. 11. Book for accounts. Freelancers only need 2 books of accounts, journal and ledger. Now, let me show you how to register yourself as a freelance or self-employed with the BIR. However, these processes are only applicable for individual freelancers and self-employed and not for firms or companies. Step 1. Update TIN using the BIR Form 1905. This step is applicable if you have an existing TIN from employer. To register as a freelancer, you have to fill up the BIR Form 1905 to update from employee to a self-employed. However, if you're still working and at the same time as a part-time freelance, then you can register as a mixed income earner. If you have any changes to your status or dependents, make sure to update your personal information. In addition, if there is a change of address, you also need to update or transfer your RDO. Then, how can you transfer your new address or RDO? There are two ways to do that. First, you can fill up the BIR application for registration Form 1905 in your new RDO or existing address. Second, you can request a transfer of RDO from your old RDO. Step 2. Submit BIR Form 1901 for self-employed and mixed income individuals registration. You have to print 2 copies and submit the form. You can download the application for registration Form 1901 on the comments section. Step 3. Pay the annual registration fee, using the payment form 0605 and other fees. BIR Form 0605 is for payment for printing receipts, invoices, and proof of annual registration fee. This form should be printed into 3 copies, and pay the annual registration fee of 500 pesos either in the BIR cashier's window or to any accredited bank within your RDO like GCash or Paymaya. Take note that the annual registration fee is paid every year on the month of January. In renewing or paying the annual registration fee, you must attach the following documents. 1. BIR Form 1901 application for registration. 2. BIR Form 1905 application for registration information update. 3. Barangay certificate upon payment. Aside from paying the annual registration fee, you must also pay the certification fee of 15 pesos and documentary stamp tax of 15 pesos. After payment, you will receive the following documents that should be attached to the certificate of registration. A. Payment receipts. B. Taxpayer's verification slip. C. BIR Form 1901. D. BIR Form 0605. Step 4. Attend the required seminar. This step is necessary for you to know your rights, penalties, and responsibilities as a taxpayer. Attending this seminar will widen your knowledge in filing your income tax properly. If you cannot attend the seminar, you can still ask any officer in charge for your concerns and clarification. Step 5. Get your certificate of registration or BIR Form 2303. Get back to your RDO to get certificate of registration, including the Ask for Receipts notice and authority to print or ATP. Step 6. Process your official receipts or invoices using the BIR Form 1906. Freelancer is also required to issue an official receipt for client earnings, including international clients. These receipts should be printed by a BIR accredited printing press. Here are the documents needed in printing official receipts. 1. BIR Form 1906. 2. Valid ID or any government-issued ID. 3. BIR Form 0605 with proof of payment. 4. Photocopy of certificate of registration and payment receipts. 5. Barangay certificates. Processing BIR official receipts may take many days before you can issue official receipts. These receipts are valid only for 5 years. Note: once you get your authority to print, you should print the official receipts within 30 days because beyond 30 days, you need to secure again ATP from the BIR. Important reminders: after getting the COR you must secure ATP. Non-compliance you will be subject to 1,000 penalty. If the ATP expired you will be subject to a 10,000 pesos, and non-issuance of official receipts will be subject to a 21,000 pesos penalty. As an online freelancer, you must have the book of accounts to record the income and other necessary transactions, using these journal and ledger. You must register these books and have them signed and stamped by the RDO. I hope this video helped you a lot on how to register yourself as a freelance with the BIR. If you have questions, please drop them in the comments section. I'll be happy to hear it. Before you end this video, don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching. See you on my next video.